Well, all right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome to a game between what was the names again? It is Zihaitun versus Fly, taking place here on Concealed Hill. Thank you for tuning in. I am streaming on Twitch, as you guys can easily tell, as we are looking at a rather interesting build. Nope, it is 6/7 supply. Wisp are just building buildings, and that is the reason why it was low on supply for just a quick second. This is going to be a Night Elf versus Orc matchup on Concealed Hill. And I like Concealed Hill because it's one of the few maps in the WarCraft 3 map pool that has an odd number of maps. You can see that there is a natural expansion on both sides, here and here, but there is also this center expansion in the middle. The center expansion ends up becoming very important, as we've seen a number of games similar like Echo Isle where resources are limited. This is also true for this particular map as well, except resources are limited, but there is this fight for the middle ground that generally takes place in the early late game once the main bases are gone. BitDo, thank you for the sub. Always appreciated very much. And oh wow, it seems like when I actually tweet and post on Facebook that I am streaming, people actually show up. Who would have thought it? Anyways, Night Elf over here on the bottom left going to be opening up with the Keeper of the Grove. Meanwhile, we are looking at a Blade Master coming in from the Orc. Blade Master versus the Keeper of the Grove off over here. Thank you for the bits as well. Every little bit does definitely help, especially since, well, in a little bit of a reversal out there, my mom is actually on my family plan, and well, she ended up like running up my phone bill by an extra like $150-200. So there's got to be some karma in there somewhere. Once when I was a kid, like making long distance calls at home, now my mom decided to do it back to me. Anyways, every little bit does definitely help, as we are looking at the Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 1, does have Gloves of Haste, and now moving around the map. Both sides looking to stay relatively close to home so far, and with that, well, we'll see what items and strategies they will be using. Blade Master quickly sells the Scroll of Town Portal, picks up, double healing salves and Scroll of Speed, and it's going to now make its way over here, perhaps pick up a Circlet of Nobility. As it picks up the Circlet of Nobility, it could try and take down that Ogre Magi as well. Meanwhile, back across here, the Keeper of the Grove already sitting at level 2, able to easily clear out all of these sea turtle hatchlings. Back off over here, Blade Master. I believe he has picked up the Circlet of Nobility. I can't hardly click on him. Now going after this Spider Crab Limb Ripper, picking up that very important Tome of Strength +2, actually going after these Huntsmen by himself. And we can take a look that the Grunt wanted to make sure that there was no expansion in play. Now, good thing for the Blade Master is that a solo Blade Master taking all of that damage, it only takes really one charge to try and finish it off. Oh, is he going to get the kill? Is he going to get the steal? Wow, beautifully done by the Night Elf right there. Keeper of the Grove now down to 33 hit points. He double backs around and is now, well, regenerating some hit points. I don't know how he got the timing right to be able to wind walk, and then, well, he used a healing salve and then wind walked, and now also getting some additional health by this Fountain of Health, as we're looking at, a proxy Ancient of War. Night Elf player Zihaitun. Just look at the name over here on the top left-hand side of the map there. He is going to be going for a proxy Ancient of War. He's clearing out his opponent's creep camp, and this one Ancient Protector will be rather difficult to take out. Once it is rooted, it will most likely just root itself right here and then start throwing boulders at the Orc burrows. Grunt is off over here. It does spot the Keeper of the Grove, but if the Keeper of the Grove can get to level 3, he can place down a large amount of pressure on all of these Orc burrows back here as well. Let's take a look at this Blade Master trying to go after some of these units. Are we going to see an entangle? There's an entangle onto the Blade Master there. Not quite necessary, as we now see that the Ancient Protector is off over here, ready to go. Ancient Protector is right here. You're going to see, well, boulders are going to be thrown there. There is that entangle right now. That Grunt is taking a large amount of damage, as you can see. Is it going to get taken out? Yes, by the Keeper of the Grove, who is now sitting at level 3 and should be able to even summon in more Ents. Keeper of the Grove Grove also has a Cloak of Shadows. Interesting predicament right there, as all of these units are just hiding for just a split second. Blade Master here, ready to go, perhaps trying to lay a trap for either that Huntress or any of those other units, as the Ancient Protector is going to be rooting itself now. Nope, still eating some more trees. Once again, a little bit of damage right there. A little bit of damage, as we're now going to see the Ancient Protector in position, getting some damage onto these buildings. Right, Altar of Storms will be taking some damage perhaps, but that is just piercing damage. 45 to 54 piercing damage. Not very much, but enough to, well, put down the pressure. Have a great stream, great day. Hungry Trent. Yeah, that Ancient Protector just picking things up and throwing it at the Altar of Storms. Shadow Hunter will get out onto the field, and with the Ancient Protector just a little bit too far away, he's not going to be able to engage against that Orc Burrow. Also adding in the Sentinel to prevent any harassment from the Blade Master. This is key, as well as the Sentinel allows this Ancient Protector to also see up onto the high ground. All right, is he going to root himself here? Yes, he is. And now we should be looking at some engagement, trying to take down that Orc Burrow right there. No Wisp nearby. You can see the Ancient Protector, well, taking very minimal damage right now, piercing damage onto that one Orc Burrow, and the peons are being brought over to try and protect. Shadow Hunter may try to get in a little bit of damage as well. That Ancient Protector still regenerating those hit points from that earlier eating, as we are now getting underway. Shadow Hunter also deals reduced damage to the Ancient Protector, since it does have fortified armor, as this Orc Burrow looks like it will get taken down. Shadow Hunter goes for sentry wards. Units are now looking to back up. Is this Huntress going to be able to get away? Yes, it looks like it will, as the Voodoo Lounge now under duress. Demolisher joining in on the fight, and this is one of those situations where the Keeper of the Grove's Entangle is not effective against that Demolisher, since it is a mechanical unit. However, the Ancient Protector still throwing down a lot of damage across multiple units here. Serpent Wards going to be able to start poking apart the Huntress, as you can take a look. Demolisher in the back trying to take this down. Huntress finally going to be pulling back here, as you see a bunch of, well, Owl Sentries in position to try and, well, keep sight up onto the high ground. Demolisher still getting in a lot of protection right there, as you can take a look. Are we going to see the Ancient Protector get taken down? Yes, we are. There it goes. Finally taken down, as all the units are backing up. Was that investment worth it? Orc Burrow and a Voodoo Lounge lost for the cost of an Ancient Protector and forcing your opponent to go for Demolishers. Huntress is now heading to back up here. Let's take a look what's happening next. Over here on the bottom left, Tree of Life teching the tier 2. There is very important Fountains of Health in the corners of the map to try and heal up some of those units. A lone archer going back the wrong way, and it looks like it will be able to scout out and figure out what his opponent is doing next. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 3 does have enough mana for, well, an Ents and or Entanglement. Meanwhile, the Huntresses, many of them in the red, this is going to be quite a problem, as we see all of the Moonwells pretty much drained. Where are the rest of the remaining Moonwells? I only see 2 right here, 3 right there. Where is the remaining Moonwells to get into that 50 supply? There should be one more somewhere. I just can't seem to spot it. Oh no, a Tree of Life. All right, Tree of Life for an expansion also placed down. And with that, well, extra economy if it can get set up. Demolisher, however, already brought over for the fight, has level 1 armor upgrades on that Demolisher. And with the Shadow Hunter and Sentry Wards, Demolishers are very difficult to take down. The piercing damage adds up so quickly. Blade Master still sitting at level 1. We are now here with an Alchemist as well, as the Huntress is going to make their way over to try to take down these Null Assassins. No real problem whatsoever. Manual of Health is right there. Massive repairs already underway, as we are looking at, well, Shaman now making their way over. Archer now being forced to pull back here. There goes one Archer as the fight is raging through. Let's take a look at this. Another unit could get taken down. Another Archer in that front line could get taken down as well. There it goes, as the Serpent Wards are here just putting pressure onto these Huntresses. Huntresses cannot stick around in this fight for very long. However, a lot of damage being absorbed up there. There is an Entangle. A couple of Sentry Serpent Wards are left. They will get finished off here, as the Tree of Life is doing a bit of repairing. And also joining in on the fight, to clear up this expansion creep camp. All right, Huntress getting focused down right there. A little bit of an issue. That Tree of Life was rooted, hence the Tree of Life lost the aggro, and there went a Huntress. Entangled Gold Mine nearing completion. Meanwhile, let's take a look back off to the north. Ogre Lord, we should be no ensnares, because there is no bestiary as of yet, and with that Ogre Lord is just going to be dancing around back and forth. It's not going to be able to stick around a fight as it normally does. All right, Purge, and now finally with a 5 units around to finish off that Ogre Lord. Shamans are here as well, but the Shamans are actually, it looks like they're attacking up onto the high ground, making it difficult for them to actually finish off those units. Night Elf sticking to a mainly tier 1 army, but having good upgrades, 2-0 upgrades on the archers and those huntresses. Meanwhile, the army composition is rather, tier 1 low tech. Huntresses, Keeper of the Grove, and Alchemists. That is the army for the Night Elf. Meanwhile, Fly is operating with a single Demolisher Shaman. With adept training, there is also immolation on that Blade Master as well, but the Blade Master and Shadow Hunter are behind in terms of experience, as the Keeper of the Grove could be getting to level 4. Ents still taking up a large amount of damage right here. The Red Drake being brought back over. This Red Drake could get taken out very quickly. Let's take a look. A volley of attacks. Keeper of the Grove now sitting at level 4. We are going to be picking up, yes, Vampiric Aura on the Keeper of the Grove. Not necessarily the item he was looking for, since only 1 melee unit is currently available for the Night Elf. Back on the other side, Blade Master sitting at level 2, almost at level 3. Shadow Hunter is solidly in level 2 right now, as both sides are healing back up to, continue their aggression and their plans for, concealed hill domination. All right, Serpent Ward quickly going to try and perhaps, are we going to see a detonation? Yes, detonation right there. Blade Master getting in some AoE damage from that immolation. Shadow Hunter is joining in on the fight. Adept training currently. Spirit Lodge, we are at Stronghold, not at Fortress, as the Keeper of the Grove now making its way off to the north here. All right, Ents joining in on the fight. Yes, Force of Natures do benefit from that Vampiric Aura, as we could be looking at a couple of this Voodoo Lounge getting taken out in record time. War Mill now with, Masonry upgrades or fortified armor upgrades. Is it going to be enough, as the archers and all of this is just pointing through a lot of damage? Grunts now joining in. Shadow Hunter now sitting at level 3. Acid Bomb across multiple units. Another Orc Burrow could get taken down. Lightning Shield. Blade Master. Scroll of Town Portal. Damage dealt across the board. Units trying to get back every which way, and it looks like only 1 archer lost and a Scroll of Town Portal lost at the cost of a couple of Orc Burrows, of Voodoo Lounge, and, supply blocking your opponent. This is going to be key. If the Night Elf can use this, supply advantage and press his advantage, knowing that his opponent is not going to be able to train up nearly as many units right now, this could be a tipping point to try and stabilize. However, it looks as though Fly is going to make its way over here to the expansion and try and put some pressure of his own, as he's still sitting at 50 over 40 supply. Alchemist sitting at level 3. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 4. Items being transferred around just a bit. Staff of Preservation, as we see a Scroll of Town Portal teleporting back across here to try and save the location. All right, there you go. Are we going to perhaps be looking at an Entangle? Wisp are all right here. Damage coming through. Thank you, Danny, for the follow, as the Blade Master now going to continue to engage here. Grunt in the front line, going to get in some extra damage. Healing Spray, healing up all these units with the Blade Master with that Lightning Shield. So much damage. Lightning Shield plus Immolation may become the MVP of this battle. Standing next to a Blade Master is hazardous to your health. Healing Spray, however, trying to counteract some of that damage right there. Demolisher putting pressure onto the Tree of Life, forcing this engagement here. No easy retreat at all, as the Scroll of Speed now being used. Entangle quickly being used onto the Grunt right there. It's going to get taken out. There is a Demolisher who, could see some very bad days as it is trying to get away. Let's take a look at this. More damage being absorbed here. Low hit point Grunt. Are we going to perhaps be looking into an engagement? Serpent Ward right here as well. And this is a problem. The Demolisher is going to just attack the ground here to try and clear out that tree. Yes, it is. All right, no Owl Sentry available for the Night Elf now. Expansion is currently operational. Fly's expansion still not up and running, sitting at 41 over 40 supply compared to 66 over 70. Are we going to see this engagement now? Archer turning back around the other way. There's mirror image being used as the Blade Master now looks to back up again. All right, that mirror image going to get taken out very fast. Blade Master with the critical strike. More damage coming through here as all these units looking to pull back. Jubei, the Blade Master for Fly, looking to heal up once more. Unfortunately, the Demolisher cannot get healed from this expansion location, or excuse me, from this Fountain of Health. 68 supply compared to 46. This is exactly, thank you, Apocrite, for the subscription. Happy Thursday to you too, as we're looking at, well, Ents now joining in from the fight. All of a sudden, flanking gonna go on right there as the Shamans continue to purge down more units. However, every time you use a purge, that is one less lightning shield that you have to worry about, as the Huntress could easily get taken down right there. Huntress trying to run past everything. There is, well, a good use. Oh, lightning shield once again on both. 3 lightning shields going down, and archers are going to be falling. Let's take a look. Scroll of Healing being used to counteract that. Very effective there as the Shadow Hunter falls at level 3. Blade Master, both of them levels up. Grunt still joining in on the fight. Archer gonna fall here. Another Archer gonna fall. Another Archer gonna fall. And Fly is absolutely just dominating this fight with this passive damage right there. He is now only down by 8 supply. He was down much further early on, and he was never in upkeep issues. Thank you, PJ Nom Nom Nom, for those bits. Back over here to the top left, you can see the expansion is underway. 50 supply compared to 61. That means 14 gold a second compared to 20 gold a second. What is that, a 35% increase? Yeah, maybe in that range. As we're taking a look, as the Keeper of the Grove may be able to get to level 5 right here. Meanwhile, back off over here, the Blade Master is still sitting at 4. Pure Up of Vitality, Cloak of Flames, that immolation going to cause some serious problems as the fights continue to rage on. All right, there you go. You saw the Blade Master do the finishing damage right there. Clarity Potion and Healing Salve being used up, as Fly is just trying to sit on no upkeep for as long as possible. Perhaps try to break into a very, very, well, efficient supply count immediately when going into low upkeep. All right, there goes the Altar. Bestiary about to get taken down. Barracks and Spirit Lodge away from all of the action. Where are all of these units going? Let's take a look at this. Blade Master is going to try to hire up anything. I don't see anything as of yet. We are still at Stronghold, so not going to be able to hire up anything, only resurrecting that Shadow Hunter. All right, let's take a look. Archer could end up getting taken down. No, Archer looking to back up once more. Units are going straight into a chase right here. Fly could be in trouble as you take a look at that glaive bounce. How much damage is being absorbed across multiple units? Alchemist in that front spot. Lightning Shield, where was it cast? Onto this Blade Master here. Damage across multiple units. Let's take a look at that. More Lightning Shields and a Lightning Shield onto a Huntress. The Lightning Shield on a Huntress. Units are trying to get away. Are they going to accidentally kill each other? It looks like one is going to accidentally kill each other right there. Good use of Lightning Shield. Another Archer could get taken down. Yes, another Archer lost as well. 2 units with Lightning Shield, or 3 units getting teleported back with Lightning Shield. Fly gets those kills. Efficient kills, getting a little bit more experience as well, as the Shadow Hunter sits at 4 and the Blade Master getting close to 5. Alchemist sitting at 5. Keeper of the Grove sitting at 5. Alchemist is sitting at 4. A massive Archer army here. But this is nothing Lightning Shield and Immolation Cloak of Flames cannot take care of. All right. Large bits of damage indeed. Shadow Hunter going to be getting into position. Blade Master now back down to the south. What is going on? Are they going to be able to find the necessary units and get in some damage? Blade Master, there is, well, Mirror Image. Mirror Image being used effectively because of those Lightning Shields. They're able to dive in, and it's difficult to spot which one is in fact the real one, as Healing Spray is being used there. All right, Grunt now with Lightning Shield looking to do some additional damage. Blade Master with Lightning Shield also looking to do some additional damage, as well as the Entangle goes down on him. Lightning Shield standing next to the Blade Master can be hazardous to her health, as the Blade Master now gets to level 5. Blade Master now at level 5. Units trying to head back again. Shadow Hunter is still sitting right there. Blade Master, 106 critical strikes, not very high indeed. 138 critical strike, not very high. What is that ability? His overall ability right now, as I believe that's only double. No, that's actually triple damage. All right, so triple damage, lack of additional items, making it look as though that ability wasn't critical strike. All right, low hit point Grunt trying to get away. 3 very low hit point Grunts look like they will be able to live and fight another day. Blade Master still running around the corner, going after some units, maybe able to take down this Alchemist, as the Alchemist uses a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability in time. Blade Master now looking to finish off some units here. Blade Master could be in trouble. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability was used. Scroll of Speed now used as well. Blade Master, where is it going to go? Units are trying to head back every which way, as the Huntresses are still chasing after getting some poke damage by those Serpent Wards. 59 supply compared to 57. We are still very close in this game. Grunts and Shamans now joining in on the fight. 60 supply compared to 55. 275 gold available, as more Grunts are getting added. Perhaps an additional Orc Burrow or 2 will be needed. This main base has been cleared out, as you guys can tell. Meanwhile, back across over here, so it is only one base. Fly is operating on one base only, as well. The Shaman, the Shadow Hunter, and the Blade Master are still looking to perhaps look for the proper engagement location. All right, we are looking at 7 gold a second compared to 14. A clear 100% difference in terms of economy and how much you are mining. All right, watchtowers are rather defensive in nature as well. We'll see what is going to come of them, whether or not Zihaitun is going to move forward and try and put pressure with perhaps some glaive throwers as well. All right, let's take a look into the corner. Alchemist sitting at level 4. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 5, adding in more tomes. Blade Master sitting at level 5, looking to perhaps get that Shadow Hunter to level 5 as well. It looks like it is not too far behind, as the Red Drake is just taking wave after wave of damage from those Shaman. Should end up getting taken down rather easily. Blade Master off to the south here. Gonna pick up a Sobi Mask, a beautiful item on that Shadow Hunter. Maintaining mana on your Shadow Hunter and your Mountain King really changes the tide of the battle, pushing for to pushing against one way versus the other. All right, Alchemist is at 5. Keeper of the Grove is Alchemist is at 4. Keeper of the Grove is at 5. Huntresses, Archers with 2 upgrades, and I don't know if any additional upgrades are underway. It does not appear to be. 60 supply compared to 60 over 67 over 80. Units are going to be making their way down. Grunts with O2 upgrades. Shamans now making their way in from the north as well. What is going down here? Blade Master getting here ready to go. Are they going to try and straight up engage, or is this going to be a little bit of a head fake tactic to try and make something happen at the natural the central expansion here? Blade Master looking to engage. Blade Master now with that Cloak of Flames being forced to back off. Are we going to perhaps see a couple of Grunts as well getting slowed? No, nothing of that sort. Blade Master trying to run back away again, as the Blade Master still fighting back once more. All right, mass detonations going up against the rest of the army to try and stop some of the things that you're looking at here. Now continuing this fight, Tree of Eternity going to battle it out through here. Alchemist down to 108 hit points. He was able to, Staff of Preservation himself and get back. So he was able to get away and, teleport it into a location where he is currently just fine. The main gold mines have been mined out. Tree of Eternity now heading back off to the north. This guy's Alchemist is dangerously low on hit points. Has to be very careful, as it could get poked to death by these Serpent Wars. More Lightning Shield being brought back over. Grunt able to exchange blows, trying to finish off a handful more units. There goes another Grunt as well. 47 supply compared to 41, as the Alchemist is still chasing after all of these units. And, things are looking good. Orc looking to finally back up again. Is he going to be able to regroup himself? That is the question. And now execute some sort of counterattack. Main bases, still no signs of any early mining. Meanwhile, expansions. Let's take a look. Expansions, only 6 minutes of mining left for for the Night Elf player down across over here. All right, more use of the Fountains of Health right now. Keeper, the Grove, and the Alchemist both sitting at level 5. However, well, the colors are reversed, so 38 supply compared to 48. My apologies, I wanted to be able to spot the Blade Master on the minimap. All right, Keeper of the Grove going to be looking forward to engage. There is Mirror Image being used again. Who is dealing the majority of the damage? That is what you're trying to figure out as the Blade Master now going after some extra units. All right, Lightning Shield being cast across multiple units again, as it looks as though, yes, one archer going to get taken out. Healing Spray keeps him alive. Are we going to perhaps see another archer here? Another Healing Spray. Is it going to keep him alive? No. Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, followed by what's got to be a Healing Spray as the Blade Master finishes off the Keeper of the Grove. All right, Shaman looking to back up here. The Alchemist is sitting at level 5 and saying, no, you can't get away that easily. Meanwhile, the Shadow Hunter is at 6 already with Sobi Mask, continuing to just try and win out on these battles. All right, Shadow Hunter heading back over here to the top right. Blade Master sitting at level 6 and 2 level 6 heroes. Whoever gets there first generally has a very, very good advantage over his opponent. All right, both sides trying to mine this gold mine here. This is a limited resource map once again. That is the reason why this gold mine is just absolutely so precious. Yeah, Orc expansion straight up in the middle of the map here to try and offset and get some action. An area of the map where fighting is just absolutely necessary, as we're going to take a look at the Druid of the Clock finishing off a handful of archers and huntresses. Lightning Shield living up to their name, just damaging all friendly units, friendly and foe units with that Lightning Shield. Units are going to be forced to back up. I believe that was 3 archers pretty much lost without them really dealing as much damage as they needed to towards those grunts. All right, one grunt finally taken out. Let's take a look. There goes, yeah, one of the big summoned units or the big undead units. What am I talking about? No. All right, I take it back. Anyways, Tree of Eternity now coming in to engage here. Going to try and take down the Grunts and the Blade Master. Cloak of Flame still in position. Is still causing lots of problems. The Blade Master at level 6 is able to stay alive, and the only thing that could add in even more damage onto that Blade Master is, well, Blade Storm. So if the Blade Master has Blade Storm, has Cloak of Flames, and has Lightning Shield, how much damage would that Blade Master do just by standing next to him? Huntress is going to be joining in on the fight here. Let's take a look. Blade Master now looking to pull back away. Archer is looking to pull back here. And Tree of Eternity is attempting to entangle, or did entangle the gold mine, but this Tree of Eternity will not be long for this world. Meanwhile, Tree of Life is up. We are at Ancients of Lore. And the Druids of the Claw, did they get the mastery training started? Yes, they did. 36 supply compared to 45 right now. And, well, Fly has the advantage. Orc has the advantage in terms of overall supply, as it's also going to have the economic advantage as well. Blade Master still sitting at level 6. Shadow Hunter sitting at level 6, going up against a level 5 Keeper of the Grove and a level 5 Alchemist. Keeper of the Grove now running off to the north. Shaman is right there. Is it going to get spotted? Yes, it is. A quick Sentry Ward right there's the entangle. It's going to get finished off without much of an issue. Well, here we go into an engagement. Shadow Hunter, Blade Master here ready to go. Blade Master quickly uses Mirror Image to try and separate itself from, well, himself and cause some problems. Meanwhile, more damage coming across. Lightning Shield on multiple units here, just dealing large amounts of damage. Healing Spray trying to be used to heal up the remaining unit there, but Staff of Preservation on the Alchemist means that, well, that Healing Spray channel is now on. Shaman could easily start purging down. It could be in trouble. Is going to be able to get away. Is, well, now sitting at level 6 as well. Sitting at 85. It looks as though a Grunt could get taken out. Keeper of the Grove down to 150 hit points. Finally being forced to use a Scroll of Town Portal to head back. A number of Grunts are going to get taken out. The withdrawal was successful. Does the BM have 1 level in Windwalk? I don't think so. I don't think I've ever actually seen him use Windwalk as of yet. Maybe there was one, or it could have just been a 40 damage critical strike, but I highly doubt that. Blade Master now heading back off to the north here. Voodoo Lounge, Clarity Potion going to be used. Blade Master could make its way back south. Perhaps is going to use Blade Storm effectively, just slicing up all of these units here. Lightning Shield, Immolation, Blade Storm, causing major damage as the Ents are going to try to go back and take down this Great Hall once more. All right, the Blade Master looks like he is primed and ready to go. Let's take a look at this. Is he going to go for a Blade Storm? He looks like he's in the right spot, and there it is. No Lightning Shield. Blade Storm is all you need right now, as the Blade Storm dealing massive damage across the board. Immolation, Blade Master, no Lightning Shield on the Blade Master right now, as the Keeper of the Grove with Tranquility to try and stay alive. Bears are also here as well. Blade Master going to try and engage again, as the Blade Master going after all that. The Blade Storm would purge the Lightning Shield. No. Can you cast Lightning Shield onto the Blade Master once it is already spinning? And I don't know. Or is he magic immune? I don't know. I thought you could Stormbolt it, so maybe. I don't know if that's the case. Grunt now going to go ahead and engage right there. All right, Blade Master going after the Keeper of the Grove. Keeper of the Grove trying to head back here. Keeper of the Grove, well, the Tranquility is on cooldown. Alchemist is sitting at level 6. Has he used Transmute yet, perhaps to effectively try and swing the tide of the economic game? All right, back down to the south here. Alchemist is transported back over here to this Tree of Life. Let's take a look at this. Fly is only mining this gold mine with 2 workers, and well, fully saturating this mine here. We are once again at no upkeep. Both sides trying to figure out the proper unit composition they want to use in order to, well, get an advantage in the next fight. Grunt here, ready to go. Shadowhunter now sitting at level 7. Clarity Potion also being used. Keeper of the Grove sitting at level 6. Going to head off to the north here. Druid of the Claw is here and available to start joining in on the fight as well. Tree of Life with Ancient of Lore and, well, Abolish Magic, losing those main bases early, really causing some setbacks as the game now gets underway. All right, Blade Master now sitting up at level 7. Shadowhunter going to be here, ready to go. Lightning Shield. What? No, Alchemist going to go ahead and continue to just spray around right there as it needs to join in on the fight. Meanwhile, a number of low hit point archers getting taken out by by that Immolation. Again, another low hit point Druid of the Claw, as we now see Tranquility being used. Tranquility offsetting some of that damage right there. He was invulnerable as well. It couldn't take damage as the Blade Master looking to try and finish off the Alchemist. Blade Master does have a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability, but he did in fact use it. You saw a 224 critical strike. Is the Keeper of the Grove going to be able to get away, trying to finish it off? Yes, he was able to finish off that Keeper of the Grove. Blade Master down to 51 hit points before the heal came in and just refreshed him. All right, Blade Master going to easily finish off the last couple of, well, archers here in the remaining portion of this army, and I believe this is going to be GG. Fly taking this game back with effective use of Lightning Shield and Immolation. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.